Pinky girl. Hello, my name is Mayra Alejandra. Welcome to my channel. I am back in my studio space. It's really just my attic. We were fostering a little cat family. We have since then taken mama cat to be adopted, and yesterday I got the great news that she was adopted. So I'm so happy. I have no other time to record really. I just have to do it now. So you'll see little itty bitty babies running amok. I'm sure people enjoy that. So anyway, the studio space is looking a little rough. I'm getting a cat tree, should be delivered hopefully within the next week or so. So that's gonna go back there. So eventually you'll see cute kittens napping in the background. For the time being, you'll just see them running, making all kinds of sounds. Honestly, it's so much fun to have them. We decided to adopt them, so they are now part of our household. We are now a family of 3 cats and 2 adults, so we are outnumbered. Pray for us. Anyway, I really wanted to do like a juicy berry look. So yeah, this is me getting started. I need to get started. I have a bare face right now. So what I typically do is I will prep my skin. I've been having really good skin days. I mean, I still have some discoloration. My eye bags are ever present. But for the most part, you know, it's okay. I actually used to have really acne prone skin. I still break out every now and then I also have eczema. So that's not fun. What has been working for me is figuring out my skincare, keeping it really simple. I'm going to go in with my Inky List moisturizer, the peptide moisturizer. It says that it helps reduce the signs of aging. You know, I mean, I don't know if it does or not, but I've been using it for quite a while now, and I just think it's a really good moisturizer. I have kind of combination skin. This ends up being really lightweight. It's one of those, like, sorry, it looks kind of gross now. It's one of those like, press tops. What kind of top is this? I'm gonna put that on first. Bring it down the neck. It's really hydrating and makes my skin really soft. So I'm gonna wait for my skin to kind of drink it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my facial moisturizing lotion, which also has SPF 30. I know I should be wearing SPF specifically. I don't know, I haven't found an SPF that doesn't irritate my eyes and that doesn't feel heavy. They end up stinging. Ow. End up stinging my no this little thing. That's Ziggy. What was I saying? Yeah, so this CeraVe is what I use for SPF. I have noticed that if I go in right away with this on top of my moisturizer, it ends up pilling. And then another thing that I noticed is that I can't really go in hard on my skin, if you know what I mean. It ends up pilling as well. What I do is I apply, you know, generous amount, and then I just kind of tap it. Like I'll rub it in. You'll see me do it. About that much. It's pretty well. They have one of those tunnels that sounds like a shopping bag. It's like their favorite thing right now. And while it's super cute and adorable, it's also really noisy, but it's fine. I'm also waiting a little bit more to have it set, and then I'll go in with the skin tint. For today, I believe the choice will be Ilia. I also like to mix it with an illuminating goo. So I'm gonna go in with my face glaze. Gosh, girls, nap time anytime soon. So I'm gonna use some of this Ilia skin tint. Try to mix in a little bit of the face glaze. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it. When is it, sweet? Oh my goodness. This is Jerry. And she's the baby sister. So I'm gonna try to do my makeup with 2 kittens on my lap. So what I'm doing is just trying to press in, get rid of any of the brush strokes. So one of the really nice combinations for like a berry cheek has actually been, I know it's excessive, Maybelline Cheek Heat. This I like because it's dewy. It makes my cheeks look really hydrated. It's in the color Berry Flame. And I also like to combine it with the Glossier Cloud Paint in Haze. And then every now and then, if I feel like I wanna add a little bit more rosiness, I'll add the Kosas 8th Muse. It seems that people are moving away from Kosas cheek products. And I kind of understand. I know that these tend to be a little heavier. The pigment is there, but only when you really pile on the product. So I get it, but I still wanna use up what I have. Put on a little bit of the Berry Flame. Ow! You're biting me. So I will actually go in with a concealer after blush because ow! Ziggy! Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Ziggy. Oh, concealer. Yeah, so I'll add the concealer after the blush. So I'm gonna add the Cloud Paint. And this one, I try to put just a little bit. I know it looks like a ton of blush, but these they just end up disappearing. They don't stay this pigmented on the cheeks. Okay, so that's about as much as I'll do of the Cloud Paint. I want to add something to the eyes. So I think I'm just gonna end up doing the classic wing. Before I add my liner, I'm going to add a little bit of eye primer. And this is just the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I like to add it even when I'm not doing eyeshadow because I have pretty oily lids. My eyeliner, sometimes it ends up transferring. So I'll add just a little thin layer of primer and I'll bring it right up to my eyebrow. Now I'm just gonna set that with a little bit of setting powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder. Just gonna add that on top. All right, so that's that. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this with a love little girl. That little noodle ripped my bracelet, but that's okay. At least it got her off of my lap. I'm gonna go in with my liner. So I like to do my wings kind of halfway. I just think it's the most flattering on my eye shape. And do the other side. So that's as much as I'll do. And then I will curl my lashes, add some mascara. So I remember when the dewy skin trend was like all the rage. I used to think that because I have combination skin, but it kind of leans a little bit oily. I used to think that I couldn't wear any dewy makeup because otherwise I'd end up looking like a grease ball. Over time, I kind of feel like I'm okay with looking like a grease ball. Is that weird? I want to put on some of the Kosas, but I'm a little afraid because it's looking like I have plenty of blush. We're just gonna go in with Kosas. Just a little bit of whatever's left over, I'll kind of put it on the lids to make that flush look a little more believable. All right, so now I'll go in with my concealer, and this is the Dior Backstage Concealer. And then I'll grab a fluffy brush and start blending it out. I'm gonna blend out the edges of that blush. So I'm adding a little bit more concealer because the Backstage concealer is not very high coverage. I'd say it's like a light to medium. Anything left over, I'll just kind of bring down to my nose. I'm going back in with the Kosas to bring in that blush. Otherwise you get like the reverse raccoon eyes. It just looks like white circles around your eyes. They've settled down finally, now that I'm almost done. So I'm gonna add a little bit of setting powder just around my T-zone. Alrighty, so now I don't really have like a berry color lip. So I'm gonna mix a couple of things that I do have. I have the Kosas lipstick in Fringe, and I like to dab this a little bit. Blend it out. Now tapping it works best for me because I'm not trying to get the full saturation of the lipstick. I really just want kind of like a tint, I suppose. And then because I really want to pull out that berry, I'm going to add a little bit of Russian red lipstick and then also dab it just ever so lightly. I'm going to add a little bit of lip oil. I'm going to do that at the end. Let me finish up by putting a little bit of highlighter. So I'm using the About Face highlight stick, and please indulge me, it's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the lip oil. And to lock everything in, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. All right, and then this is the final look. Just juicy looking skin for the summer. I'm gonna have to do something with my hair, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you are still watching, thank you so much. I apologize for the audio. I know it's a little echoey here, and it doesn't help that I have two adorable kittens just being kittens, but thank you for your patience. I hope to get some equipment soon for recording. So whether that's like an actual camera, microphone, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope that you will subscribe and hang out with me in the future. For now, I gotta go get some groceries and get some extra treats for these cute little babes. Bye.